Hey everybody, wanted to do a should you read on Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. So for me, this is going to be the first Sanderson book that I review on the channel, but it is probably the, seventh Sanderson book I read. My favorite standalone by him for sure. Honestly, and this is probably going to break some people's hearts, I actually like this one better than I like all the books in Mistborn. But Stormlight Archive is still fantastic, and Way of Kings is still my favorite book. Hey guys, wanted to let you know I had a really cool opportunity to come up with Book E Club, which is a neat online book club that hopefully will be really exciting for some people. They have the ability to monetize any book club that you set up. So for booktubers like us, we will be able to maybe do this book club instead of a Patreon account. You can sign up for free. Also, you have the ability to look through all the other book clubs that people are hosting. I signed up for one right here, and it is a free to join book club currently. Not sure if I will monetize in the future, but right now, being sponsored through this video, I'll probably keep it free. But really wanted to let you guys, it looks like a really cool service. They're kind of just starting out, so they wanted me to help them really get their name out there. I'm excited about it. Want you guys to go in, you can actually vote on the next book we're going to be reading. You can invite friends, you can join the discussion, you can even add new books. There's a chat, kind of lets you know what everybody was doing through the book club. Really interesting. I like the way this is set up. I really appreciate the way that it gives you the opportunity to kind of chat over to the side here. Just did a demo. And then I'm going to vote for Leviathan Wakes. It's the one that I probably want to read. But I wanted to do it with you guys, so definitely we'll go with the highest award, one that's voted the most. Currently it's set up where if you accidentally set up to read your first book and then you want to vote on it, you kind of have to just reset it up again. But you can go through, do Amazon affiliate links. It's really a neat setup there. Buy it on Amazon. It benefits Bookie Club, which helps them make a little bit of money. Cool service, so please support them, and I'm really excited to join them in this. So you got a couple main characters here. You've got Vasher, you've got Viviana, you've got Ciri, you've got Lightsong, and you've got the God King. Really your big main characters, you're going to follow their perspectives. I don't actually think you follow the God King's perspective that much, but all of them are interesting. It's more of a political book than some of his other books. Definitely more than Mistborn. The magic system is spectacular. You do, just got done reading the Lightbringer series, and it's also a color-based magic system where you actually basically you have like a finite amount of breath, and that's like your breath. And then you can give that away, and if you do, you become dull. But if you gain a bunch of breath, you become more. Basically, all the colors become brighter, all the colors become better, and you can invest those breaths, and that's how you use the magic. We get very early on, not a spoiler, Vasher is using breath to like reanimate a puppet and uses that puppet to do things. So you immediately jump in, which Sanderson is great about, jump into some action, learn about the magic, and then you follow the story. Ciri's the youngest daughter of a king. When you look at like a powerful nation and then like a not so powerful nation, so maybe like Russia and Ukraine is the only example I'm thinking of really, where like Ukraine has to give one of the princesses to Russia so Russia won't cause war or something. And then the city, the country, oh man, what's hella. I can't remember the name. When I do the in-depth review, I'll have it all written down. But the city that they go into is colors everywhere. They have the brightest dyes. They're in a rainforest, and then the other people, they want to be so different because they hate them, but they are subservient to them-ish, and they are more of a dull. So her whole life, Ciri has grown up thinking she's just going to be the daughter who inherits. The older sister, Viviana, was fated to be married to the God King, and who is basically, they have these magical beings that if they did something amazing in their life, they come back as a god, which is what Lightsong is. And there's a bunch of other gods that basically live and roam the city. And the God King is different, though. He was born a god. He's the only one, I guess the way the lore goes, is he's the only one that was born a god. And so after he dies, then there will be another that is born a god. And so they have their God Kings up to a certain point, or, spoilers if I tell you more than that. You jump in, and really the book's not that long. I mean, we're looking at, if you add the epilogue, you're looking at 652 pages. I guess I'm a little odd. 652 pages doesn't feel like a huge book for me, but I just got done reading The Burning Light, which is 1,000 pages. So, hey, that's 400 less pages. We could put a whole nother book in there. And, Stormlight Archive is ginormous. I don't have it with me. I was looking for it, but it's not here. It's down on the bookshelf. I recommend this one personally as a great Sanderson start-off point. I think it really tells you what he likes to do. Mistborn is great. I like Mistborn, but I personally like this story better than Mistborn. I like this story better than Elantris as well. Elantris was the first book I ever read by Brandon Sanderson. Really, when I found out he was going to finish the Wheel of Time series, my mom's like, try this one. And she handed me Elantris. And I read Elantris and I loved it. So I was like, I needed more. And so then I read Mistborn. Then I think I read the first book in the new Wheel of Time series. And then I read Warbreaker. So what's that math? Fifth book I read by Sanderson, not seventh. I was wrong. But I've reread it 3 or 4 times. It's one of the few books that I own physically in ebook and audiobook. I enjoy it that much. That's why I wanted to start my Sanderson with Warbreaker, and supposedly it's going to get a sequel, which is really cool because the end of the book, some characters, I'm not going to tell you which ones, they talk about going to another part of their world and meeting up with somebody and getting something back that they lost, I think. I'll explain that better in the in-depth review, which will come out very soon. I'll link it there when we finally do it. So definitely want to get you guys excited about this book. I don't think it gets enough love. I really think that Warbreaker is one of Brandon Sanderson's finest. I'm going to try to show you in this area. When we were at Dragon Con, he had some of his really, really nice looking artwork in the new editions. And so I really want to get that. I'm probably going to go and buy that very soon. I was hoping to get it signed, but they weren't done with it when he was at Dragon Con. So I think I can go get it off his website. If I can, I will link that in the description so that you guys can look at it as well. It's a wonderful book. I enjoy it. Let me know what your favorite Sanderson book is. Mine's The Way of Kings, but Warbreaker is not far behind. I keep pointing at the book. You guys can't see that. And so let me know in the comments. I really want to know what your favorite Sanderson book is. And if you haven't read Sanderson, let me know why. Maybe you're just not into him. Maybe there's something about Sanderson that you don't like. I'd love to hear why you feel that way. Because personally, I do love him. And I would love to know what people have, all your opinions. I like opinions. So give me your opinions. I love to interact with comments down below. I respond to everybody. All right, guys, this is it for this video. We're going to do the link in the description for the in-depth one as soon as it's done. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.